So this is a climb that I did maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. I just found this footage, was looking through it, thought I'd kind of react to it a little bit here.
Doesn't
So
matter.
to
I'm not
start off,
hooked into
I
anything.
just handed the rope to my wife. She's not on belay yet, and I'm just gonna start the climb because who cares? So this just kind of goes to show how like complacency is bad, and I'm kind of just trusting that she'll be able to get on belay before I get my first piece of gear in and clip to it, because I'm basically just free soloing until that happens anyway. Um, and this is a bad idea. You should always check, do the buddy check, check with your belayer, make sure they're good to go, make sure there's nothing holding them up, and communicate well. And so I've tried to get better with that as the years have gone by. I think at this stage of my climbing, I was just kind of gotten really casual with everything. My first gear placement there was fine. Um, I extended it for some reason. I think I was just worried about it walking, but I don't know. Now it looks like I'm going for a number 3. That's I should have known that that wasn't gonna work. What am I even doing
It's too
right
flared.
now? Okay.
Too flared.
Yeah, it's too big. All right. Yeah, any idiot could see that gaping flared crack is not going to take a cam. Okay, yeah, that works. That's way better. And am I going to extend this one too? Nope, that looks like I'm just going to clip it. Okay. Guess I'm not worried about that one walking for some reason. You can see my wife in the background there. She's going to love that she's in this video. And this part, man, my technique is just, I'm like trying to lay back on this really big, like flake thing. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but it's not like a good way to make progress. I'm just desperate for face holds. I'm really bad at crack climbing at this stage of my life. Like trying to do hand jams in there, like I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I guess I'm moving up.
Man, I wish I weren't so garbage at this.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, there's a hold. Is that gonna work? Alright, yeah. Glad that was there. Otherwise I might have been stuck there for hours.
Let's get something in.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna try to get that number 3 into one of these little pockets here. I guess that works. It's not pretty. You can definitely tell it wants to walk up a little bit. I think a better thing would be to go ahead and push it up to where it
that'll
wants
work.
to walk to. Like if you think a cam is gonna move, you should try putting it to where it's gonna move to. So that you can at least decide if that looks like it's a good place for it to be. Rather than have it move once you've gone past it. Now you can't see it anymore. Is it moving into a more secure spot or a worse spot? Like try to get its like final resting place when you're setting it. But that one's probably gonna walk. We'll probably end up tipped out. Who knows? But it's definitely not a 10 out of 10 placement, but it is what it is.
Let's see.
Alright, looks like I'm about to do another. Gosh, what am I
This
gonna?
guy.
Oh, another cam. This is a cams only climb apparently. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'd whip on that. Oh, wrong side, idiot. Okay, there we go. I still have those shoes, by the way. I got them resold, so I've been wearing them again lately. They're not as good as my my La Sportiva Mythos, but they're pretty good for when I'm just doing like casual climbing and stuff. All right, I guess I'm just I'm talking to Crystal.
5.6.
Okay.
I feel like that's the range that you should look for.
You know, I'm doing 5.9s at what's it called? Ragged Mountain, no problem.
Yeah, I did a lot of 5.9s at Ragged Mountain, but it was a completely different style of climbing. It wasn't crack climbing. It wasn't this type of rock. It was a lot of face holds, a lot of pretty easy gear placements. It was just a lot more of what I was used to. So, and that's honestly like a big thing. Like how when you're looking
Oh,
at
there are
grades,
some chains
you really
up
need to
here.
look at the style of climbing.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
Be like, kind of adjust in your head. Like, yeah, I can climb 5'10", 5'11", on this type of terrain, but this is completely different. This is a different type of rock. This is different. Maybe this is crack climbing versus face climbing.
I'm gonna tap
maybe,
it out.
Maybe it's off with. You know, there's just so many different styles of climbing and different things. So there's the chains. Am I gonna clip those? No, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay.
Give me some more
this,
slack.
This was back when I thought like clipping a bolt or clipping chains would mean that I'm not trad climbing anymore. So I need to top it out without clipping those for it to be a pure trad climb.
Woo!
So
What?
now I'm just like miles above my last piece.
I did not clip the chains. No, they're right there.
Anyway,
I'll get them in a sec.
well, that was fun. Cool. I think I've learned a lot since I did this climb. All right.
All right.